Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again tonight, and this is going to be for a premiere video, of course, for the Wednesday versus video for season 1, episode 7. Sorry, I was looking at it on my notebook. Yeah, season 1, episode 7, and this is band versus band again for Waterparks versus the 1975 this time that I'm going to be talking about in this Wednesday versus video. So I'm going to discuss what I know about each band and what I've gotten into while listening to each band and let you know my thoughts on what I'm going to talk about in this Wednesday versus video today. So let's dive into this video. Now this will premiere tonight. Right now it's like almost 10 p.m. doing this video, but I just want to premiere it tonight. So yeah. Pretty much, I think I know who the winner is going to be in this case. Because I've only heard one album from the 1975, and it wasn't that very good of an album. It was decent, but it had some boring moments. But, what was it called? Notes on a Conditional Form was the only album I heard from the 1975. I heard there were some better albums from them, but I don't know. Waterparks, I've only heard two albums from them. Um, Greatest Hits being their weakest, unfortunately. And, what's that, album that came out? Fandom. That's the one. Fandom. That was a good album, in my opinion. There were some moments in the album that did feel a little cringy to listen through, like Dream Boy. High Definition was not a bad song. Uh, there were some other songs on there that I wasn't sure if I was liking, but Cherry Red was one of my favorites. It was a great opener to the album. And Greatest Hits did have some good moments in the album, but it fell flat towards the end of the album when it got to the Fruit Roll Up song all the way to the end of the album. And after You'd Be Paranoid, I just didn't give a shit about the second half of the album. I was really disappointed with tracks 11 through, well, it was mostly 11, 12. I think Magnetic is growing on me a bit, but not in a way where I like it as much. It was okay. And, uh, but still, I think the beginning was good. Violet is a great song from Waterparks. But with the 1975, I only liked a few songs from them from their last album that came out in 2020, and that was what was it? That song, "The Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me." Uh, Guys, that's what it was called. That was a good song, in my opinion, but I know some people will be like, "This is so corny." Which I can understand. It can feel like a corny song, to be honest, but in a way, I think the song didn't do so bad to end the album. But it was an 80-minute album, honestly, so it was a very long album. There was one song I quite enjoyed from that album. Uh, if you or what if you're too shy, let me know song or whatever. That's what it was called. I was just thinking of what it was. But yeah, Waterparks did drop Snow Globe off the new album, Greatest Hits. You'd Be Paranoid too if Everyone Was Out to Get You was good. Um, Secret Life of Me or whatever was a pretty good song in my opinion. So was uh what's that song? Fuzzy was good. The opening track to Greatest Hits was pretty good. I don't don't know if it was my favorite, but it opened the album alright for the intro track. But there was a lot more electronic and experimental work in that Waterparks album, Greatest Hits, and I'm still giving it the same rating I gave it when I reviewed it. It's still getting a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay. It is one of their weakest albums, in my opinion. They could have stepped their game up a little more. But in this case, I guess for the winner is going to be Waterparks, because I've heard two of their albums. Yeah, maybe some of their songs can be good, and some of their songs can be cringy and not very good, but I think the main songs that I had a problem with on Greatest Hits was probably, it was mostly the final track, See You in the Future, uh, the 16th track on the album. I forgot what it was called, but you have to remind me in the comment section below. Because it's been a little bit since I reviewed a Waterparks album. But yeah, for this case, I think Waterparks is going to be the winner, because Fandom was a good album, and 1975 put out a decent album. So, yeah, what does that tell you? But I've only heard two albums from Waterparks. I'll be listening. Oh, sorry about that. I'll be listening to more of their music in the future. Probably in 2022, I think. I'll have to see what I'm doing then. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Wednesday versus video I did for Band versus Band, which is for Waterparks versus the 1975. If you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video, and like I said, if you've heard of these bands and if you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video, comment below and let me know what you guys think of the bands and what your initial thoughts are going into these bands, listening to them for the first time. And if you did like this video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. Like I said, I don't hate Waterparks. I think they're a good band. It's just they have a few cringy songs, in my opinion. Just Kidding was a good song. I think Austin Knight, he's that kind of vocalist that has some good, he's got good writing material. It's just they lack potential towards the end of the album on Greatest Hits, and that's what really dragged it downhill or whatever. Like the production work mostly. And the songs were sounding alright, but not every song at the end of the album was very good. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this Wednesday versus video. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be premiered tonight at midnight, and you'll probably see it when I set the premiere for it. After this video, I'm pretty much gonna watch a show and go to bed. But this is premiering at midnight, so I'm recording it at a few hours early. So it's like 10 p.m. past 10 p.m. of me recording it. I gotta go make some dinner anyway. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video for Waterparks versus the 1975. Like I said, I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Sorry, 1975. I don't hate the band. I like some of their songs, like People, If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know, and Guys, and the rest of the album fell flat, honestly. So it was very, yeah, I guess you could say. Ugh, I better end this video because I'm starting to yawn like crazy. But stay safe, take care. Hopefully, you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video I made for you guys, which will premiere tonight. And as always, I will see you in my next video.